Get ready for a rematch from the 2019 playoffs, where Tennessee defeated New England in what would be Tom Brady's final game as a Patriot. It's Week 12, only on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Tennessee Titans. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, CD, this is a passing league. I don't think you would argue that thought. But our ball game here features a couple of teams with strong offensive lines that really like to work the ground game.
And you and I have both heard from different people in the league who's saying that it's becoming a little bit of a lost art in the NFL, the ability to run the football. And we've heard from defensive coordinators who tell us that they play the pass first. That's not something you normally hear. But these two offenses, they're true to who they are. Both ranked in the top 5 in terms of rushing yardage. I think they're both going to use those massive offensive lines to try and wear down these defenses.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for time. They're led out by the NFL's MVP 2019, now in his 4th season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They go play action now. Jackson. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll go option to the short side. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Lamar Jackson, 48 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight-line speed, look no further.
And to anyone who gets concerned when they see a quarterback running with the football, you just let him be himself. Let him be him. And I guess what you'd say there is hard to hit what you can't catch.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. 3rd season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now Murray off play action. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 20 carries, 106 yards.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Montgomery a first down and then some. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Murray now. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Balaj. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. On 2nd and goal, Murray. Touchdown, Patriots. Robert Tonyan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jackson now off the bootleg. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. Working with a 2nd and 4. Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Jackson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he will have a Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 22 carries, 88 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Jackson's going to keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Balaj. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. A first down and then some for Montgomery. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Murray going to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Snead.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Now Murray. And he fires one, but incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, he throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now flags come in. Look like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. They run it with Balaj. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. From just shy of midfield, Murray. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A give. This is Montgomery. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Oh, ball.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. To throw, it's Murray. And this one is incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Jackson. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. To throw again is Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll get this out to Gurley. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On 2nd and 9, Murray, and he whips that one incomplete there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Murray now. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New England. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Let's go.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Gurley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Jackson will throw again. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Another carry now for Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the pistol, it's Gurley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. He gets it to Cooks. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Murray again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Murray going to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss two in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
It's complete to Watt. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. So the screen good for only two. Now it's third down. Again, Jackson. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the one. And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
That's Juwan Taylor, the right tackle.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. Pushes past him.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Second and goal from the one. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
From the 27, Murray. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 45 on second down. Murray, throw complete right side to Cooks. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, when you've got a kicker out there who's already missed twice, he definitely would rather have about a 30-yarder rather than one from a neighboring county.
Can we agree to just give him a pass on that one? It would have definitely been a way to turn his mood around, but instead, it's a 3rd miss and another scoreless possession.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. New England's offense set to go. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And Jones has it over the middle. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. To throw, it's Murray. Uses the stiff arm.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Murray now on first down. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. To throw again on second down. Murray, pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On second down, Montgomery. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. New England on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 2-2.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, Murray. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Murray now. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And that'll set them back 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Murray now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Tennessee, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New England, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.